quick introductions to this video. My name is Mutia Omera with student number 123240109 from Informatics C. Today, I will improve your insight about an IT product which is a robot no bigger than a vitamin, the Pillbot by Endiatx. This is not science fiction, it is the future of medical diagnostics and it is already happening. Developed by the California-based company Endiatx, Pillbot is a robotic capsule small enough to be swallowed. Unlike traditional endoscopy capsules that passively float through the digestive systems, Pillbot is actively controlled by a human operator. Think of it as a submarine, but in your stomach. Pillbot observes the stomach in real time. Once swallowed, it sends back a live video feed while a doctor controls its movement via smartphone, tablet, or joystick. This gives physicians a way to perform true internal checks without inserting tubes or using anesthesia. It's not just a camera, it is a pilot explorer with surgical precisions. The primary users of Pillbots are gastroenterologists and healthcare providers who perform digestive diagnostics. But the real beneficiaries are patients, especially those anxious about invasive products. In the future, Pillbot might even allow patients to conduct diagnostic from home under remote supervision. Inside this tiny device is a marvel of engineering. Micromotors that allow precise movement, a high-definition camera, LED lights, wireless communication chips, and a protective biocompatible casing. Unlike earlier capsules, Pillbot doesn't rely on magnets. It swims freely. It is disposable, safe to ingest, and exits the body naturally. Pillbot is less invasive than traditional endoscopy, requires no sedation, and offers real-time control. It reduces clinic time, recovery time, and patient anxiety. It opens possibilities for more frequent preventative diagnostic, catching issues before they become serious. Of course, there are limitations. The device currently works best in the stomach and has not yet been approved for navigating the entire digestive tract. Battery life is short, averaging from 15 minutes per use, and as a remotely operated device, a strong wireless connection is vital. There is also a learning curve, for medical professionals must be trained to steer it accurately. Usability is relatively high for doctors familiar with digital tools. The controls are intuitive, much more like operating a drone or playing a mobile game. However, for widespread adoptions, it will be important to ensure that smaller clinics and hospitals can afford and manage the technology without difficulty. What makes Pillbot truly revolutionary is its interactivity. Unlike passive endoscopy capsules that simply drift through the digestive tract, Pillbot is actively piloted, giving doctors agency in what they observe. This shifts from observation to explorations, marks a significant innovation in medical technology. It's where robotics, diagnostic, and robot health converge. The possibilities are exciting. Future versions of Pillbot may include AI features for detecting abnormalities in real time, tools for collecting tissue samples, or even compatibility with deeper areas of the digestive tract, like the small intestine. Beyond that, Pillbot technology could be adapted for remote diagnostic in environments such as disaster zones, military fields, or even space missions. For the social impact, Pillbot reduces fear and stigma surrounding endoscopic procedures. Patients are more likely to undergo screenings if they are non-invasive and comfortable. Culturally, it encourages health awareness and preventive care by making procedures less intimidating. For economic, the reductions in hospital time, sedations, and surgical equipment could eventually lower healthcare costs and increase accessibility. However, there are also challenges to address. The initial cost of the technology may limit its availability to well-funded hospitals and private clinics, potentially widening the healthcare gap. There are also concerns around data privacy as the device streams live footage of a patient's internal body. There is also the risk of over-reliance on technology without proper human oversight, especially if AI features are introduced in future versions. Pillbot by Endiatx is more than a medical device. It is a symbol of how robotics and innovations can bring healthcare closer to people, painlessly and precisely. As technology continues to shrink in size and expand in power, the future of medicine might just be swallowable. Now, you have reached the end of the video. Thank you for joining me in this science technology explorations of Pillbot. Stay curious and see you again.